Hello everyone and welcome to another tournament stream! Woohoo! Today we will be streaming the 4th day and the 7th match of the round robin. There's only one round this time around, but bit of house cleaning out of the way. There is a 3-minute delay on the stream. That is to avoid any stream sniping happening, of course. And basically, if you want to get rewards, you have to be from the EU server for this stream, and basically you have to watch through the portal, make sure that you are logged in, and make sure that you have accepted cookies. If you're like seeing only a grey screen, that means that you need to accept cookies. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the matches tonight. We are going to be following Demon versus RDX, which is one of the matches that basically will determine the top 4, so I'm really looking forward to that. Basically, this is the scoreboard as we have it. Appa and Aqua are both completely safe already. I think the last one that they're facing is each other, so only one of them will have 7 points. But yeah, there's only one possibility for that. But one of them will have that, which means that they've not lost a single match in round robins. After that, we have Demon, which is, I think, relatively safe. The only way that they would be in trouble is if RDX wins from Demon and then Immo wins from Belov. And Belov basically has to win from Immo in order to have a chance at the top 4, and RDX has to win. Well, doesn't necessarily have to, but no, actually does. There's a lot of tiebreaker situations, let me put it that way. But yeah, we are going to be following Demon versus RDX, and we are starting it off on Rockfield. I'm just waiting for the timer to drop below 3 minutes before we can actually go into the room. But I can show you the trailer for Rockfield in any case, which looks something like this. It is one of the maps that has been basically remade remade from the old map, but it's also been used like a Halloween map a few times and everything. And overall, I kind of miss the old Rockfield. It does lead to some interesting tour situations though, because you have 3 bases, and sometimes they go for this cap, and that leads to very basically brutally murdered tanks, but also cheeky caps that they get away with, and then the pressure is definitely on the other team to try and get the base advantage back, because usually one team caps base A, one team caps base C. Sometimes there's a bit of a fight going on about it. But most of the time, depending on which spawn they have, they go for one base more heavily than for the other. So yeah, with just over 2 minutes left to go, both teams are completely ready. And we see Demon taking 5 AMX 54s, a 4202 and a Ficus versus 5 AMX 54s, an E50M and a 215B. The AMXs are looking strong tonight. Well, the whole season, to be fair. I had a game in the AMX 54 earlier today. Got a first class, which I'm pretty proud of. But it was so funny because I was like driving like a complete potato, driving against sort of like a dirt hill. And that angled my tank so perfectly that the guy that was trying to murder me bounced twice, which was really funny because it was completely unintentional and just sheer dumb luck. But yeah, the tank is so good, and what these guys do with it, though, is just utterly amazing. 1 minute, 12 seconds left to go. And then we will see what happens in this very important match. Also, please let me know if the sound is okay. If you can't watch the report, that's absolutely fine. Ah, thank you. Just as I asked that, Eric goes in the background. Sound is fine, music is in the background, your voice is perfectly understandable. We will take that. If the portal is not working for you, it might be that you have to accept cookies. That's something that doesn't always... basically, people could just get a grey screen and they don't understand why. But that is to do with the cookies. That's why I always say you have to accept cookies. 20 seconds left to go before we go into the first game of this best of 7. Basically, if Demon wins, they've secured their place in the top 4 for sure. If RDX wins, they need it to basically make sure to be top 4. And then they might still be part of tiebreaker stuff. Which is totally not confusing at all, really. You should be able to click away the pop-up on the portal. My timer is working just fine. Because obviously I've got a stream running there as well, just to get rewards. Let's see. I'm curious to see what... Aw, hello! Samus Titel has also been sporting my lovely avatar throughout the season, and I'm so grateful for that. Watson and Makayek are going to spot one another. Makayek also spotting Pyroblast. And we have Sisu taking a bit of a hit. Then we have Pyro being very forwards here. It almost looked like he was having ping issues. But they are going after Huyo. Demon going for a very aggressive play here. And immediately we see Sneer dropping down, losing a lot of HP as he does so though. Pyroblast has to be careful to not be in the crossfire from the other persons there. Because now there's 2 tanks facing off against 4 basically. And not all the shots are petting. Pyroblast, very low on HP, does go down. And now we have Deviat, who's basically stuck. Has to move around the corpse and is losing precious HP as he does that. And he's almost gone. Oh, he does go down. Kopiat not managing to save him. We have Parmesan going after Makayek. And they want to take out the lower HP targets, which makes total sense. But they're already 2 guns down. Sneer is not looking too healthy though. Now we have Parmesan moving in. Sneer does go down. But now Samus Titel is in trouble. Pop is in trouble as well. Huyo needs to get killed, but Kopiat is losing precious HP as he does not manage to kill him. There goes Samus Titel. Kopiat, next in line, is being focused on. This was a very aggressive push that could have technically worked if not for the fact that RDX just basically turned around and made sure to not let that happen. Watson does manage to kill Hyo, but then basically rams busy and goes down to him. And now we have just Parmesan on his own. And the game is for RDX. Very aggressive game. But in this case, it definitely worked out for RDX. It kind of looked like Pyro was having lag or something. I don't know. Very strange. 1.5 minutes left to go before we go into the second game of this best of 7. Basically, I've got replays to fill the rest of the time, but I'm kind of hoping for A, more matches, and B, slow matches. Not all brawly like this. But let's see, both teams already completely ready. Demon is taking an IS-7, a Chieftain MK6, a 215B, 3 AMX 54s and an LT. And RDX is taking 4 AMX 54s, 2 E50Ms and a 215B. Also find it funny that the Chieftain MK6 is being sold out in the auction so quickly. I mean, it is a very lovely tank. It's been a while since it was actually sold, I think. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what other tanks will be at the auction later on. There are like 2 tanks that I'm waiting for, but I'm not sure if they're going to be in the auction at all. Since they're still relatively new and were like the not the Black Friday event, but kind of like it. So I kind of expect Wargaming to not sell them yet. See? Let's see. The clock beginning. Basically, RDX is basically the tank section that they've got is pretty much the meta. We see some other tanks every now and again, but generally speaking, it is just AMX 54s, E50Ms, and 215Bs, with the occasional IS-7 LT, Chieftain, stuff like that. But the main meta is basically those three. Let's see, can Demon turn this around? Now we have Watson going very, very quickly towards base A. But RDX is not interested in that side of the map right now. They're going straight for the cap. Makiak gets spotted, so does Watson though. And C will be Rambo's. Watson is rotating around to make sure that he's unspotted before he drives into the base. Cobb might be in trouble there. He doesn't know yet, and they don't know where the rest of Demon is. But right now, this means that RDX has the point advantage. All they need to do is protect it. Which is why I'm finding it curious that base B is pretty much unprotected. Of course, Demon doesn't know that. That's a very important thing to know. The thing that we see, obviously, they don't see. They don't know where the rest of RDX's tanks are. All they know is that Watson isn't quite spotting them right now. So RDX is lying in wait. We have Watson driving back around towards the other side. Going to have a spot there. This map, basically, the spotters are so... Ooh, that was cheeky! This is a clever thing they do. I'm not sure if you saw that, but basically what he did... He shot the tree with HE to make it drop down. If they had thought that there would be a tank at the back there, they would have been shooting the ground there, which would have been seen by Makayak. And now they kind of have an inkling that there's no one there, so Rambo is relocating. Cobb now, however, has arrived, and he does spot Rambo, and he does land a hit into Rambo before pulling back, so they know he is there. In the meantime, at the top, RDX is getting spotted as well. Sneer has been spotted. And now we have... Oh, cheeky! Pop is stealing base B, and that causes a reaction on the hill, where we now have a lot of guns going after Pyroblast, who is not quite going forwards. I really do think he might be having issues. He is trying to farm Sin though, and basically trying to steal base A is being very expensive for RDX. Pod is being faced off against at base C. Basically, there's a lot of little battles going on. Parmesan versus Sneer. We have Sin, the preferred target, on the A side. B now being stolen. And now Demon. Oof, Pot goes down. But Demon looking pretty strong, having so much more HP than RDX has. Parmesan slowly but surely just working on Sneer. Watson now also struggling on the other side. Versus Rambo, who can just literally ram him out of the way. And it is of course a very troll tank. Watson goes down. 800, oof. Sin also goes down. Now it's just Rambo and Busy. Parmesan may not be looking too healthy, but there are quite a few relatively healthy tanks. And they both go down at the same time. That was like an instant shot from both sides that saved Parmesan. Beautiful game. This was a much more patient game. And I'm still not quite sure about whether people are having lag or not. It didn't really look like it this match. But Demon played it a lot more patiently, and it paid off. Making the score an even 1-1 as we get ready for Mayan Ruins. Mayan Ruins looks something like this. Has 3 bases. Basically a heavy base, a med base, and this particular base in the middle, where usually we see, well, we could see tanks trying to cap it, but sometimes when they try that, they lose a lot of HP doing it, and that's make that base very, very tricky. At the same time though, if you do manage to cap it, it is nearly impossible for the other team to steal, which makes it very interesting to get, even if it might cost you some HP. So we're going to have to wait and see what they're going to be doing on here. This used to be the map where we saw the VK72 and the mouse and the VK90 and all. Now we do see an E100, so I'm curious to see how that will perform. And Dr. Watson is taking a Hori. So we have Demon with an LT, a Chieftain, an AMX 54, an E100, a 215B, a Hori, and potentially an IS7. And we have RDX ready with two 215Bs, 4 AMX 54s, and an E50M. Let's see. Also, by the way, if you are free to speak whatever language you want in the chat, of course, as long as you're polite. But please do realize that unless you speak English or, well, Dutch, then I won't be able to understand what it is you're saying. So if you want to ask questions or something, or Agassi can translate if there's something that I need to reply to. But overall speaking, I won't be able to understand you. Pyroblast. Almost getting caught off by Watson there. We have Mayan going towards the base C area. But most of RDX is focusing... Ooh, this might be very dangerous. This could be very tricky. Pyroblast has not been spotted. He is not spotting Huyo. He is moving in. Ooh, he's not going to be able to get out of there, I think. C has been capped though, which means that RDX has the advantage here. Ooh, big hits into Rambo. And now Huyo got spotted, but Pyroblast remained unspotted. That is all important considering he's a little light tank and could lose a lot of HP there. Parmesan moving forwards, not so much to... Well, of course he wants to shoot them, but he doesn't really need to. He's also there to keep them proxy spotted. So they know that Sisu is there. Sneer takes a tiny bit of a hit. But we now have Busy at the back there. He has been spotted though. Devyat taking a hit from him. They do need to be very, very careful. Pop does have support in the form of Samus Detail at the back there. Pyroblast is making sure that no one can sneak up on them from behind. The middle is being held. We do have to remember though that RDX has the point advantage. It will be up to Demon to make a move. Makiak has been spotted. They know he's there. Pyroblast is moving forwards a little bit. And then deciding not to. But basically they can't go into base B because base B is being protected by Sneer over there. And potentially Busy. And potentially Sisu and Rambo. So they have to be very careful with that. Okay, yeah, no longer being spotted. We have Pyroblast. Is he going to get away with that? Only now does he get spotted. What a cheeky thing to do. And he is aiming his gun towards Sisu because that's where he expects the potential decap to come from. He is wiggling, making it hard to aim from him. And he gets away with capping the base. What a cheeky move. And he may take a hit as he goes. No, he doesn't even. No, never mind. He does. He does. He takes a lot of hits. But they did cap the base. And that is going to turn the tables. It's already turned the tables because now Demon has the advantage. Now we have Huyo moving in. Wanting to get to base A. But Hori, The Hori is there, and he took big hits into Yo, so they know where the Hori is at now. Or whereabouts the Hori is at. Because they can tell by the damage. 810 points. RDX will have to make a move. They have to take the kill somehow. They're trying to move in now. We have Devyat. They're going for base B. They're going for the middle. That is the base that they're going to go for. Or maybe they're going to go after Pop. 910. A is also being kept. This is basically all-out warfare that they need to do. They need to take out Sisu. And they do. 950 points. They still have a base. Sin is being gunned for here. They want to save Deb. Ooh, Pop goes down. Rambo is very low on HP. Very, very low. If they get Sinis as well, if they get another kill, which they do, both of them, the game is for Demon. Oh, such a clever move. I can't believe Pyro got away with capping base B. Absolutely fantastic. What a game. And look at the damage difference as well. That is partially because RDX was forced to make the move. What a game. Such a clever game. I love it. I think Ren needs a hug. But oh my god, that game though. Making the score 2-1. For the second game on Mayan runes, we see Pyroblast sticking to the LT. We have a Chieftain, 3 AMX 54s, the Hori, and the Subconqueror. And on RDX's side, we see 4 AMX 54s, an E50M, and potentially 2 215Bs if Sneer readies up in this. And he does. Let's see. The thing is, though, that there's so much riding on pretty much everything. This is one of the matches that is deciding who's in the top 4. So I am really curious to see how it will go and who is going to take home the places in the top 4. Aside from Appa and Aqua, because they're like safe. "16 seconds left to go before we go into the 4th game of this best of 7. And let's see. Here we go. Hi, Andy. Let's see. Can we get another brilliant game like that? Pyroblast going towards the middle. He's going to go for the cap straight away. That would be insanely cheeky. No, he's not. This is probably a safer thing to do. Like, I'm me, I would just go for it. He does get spotted though, has to be careful. And he does take a hit from Makayek. And now we have Demon. Not particularly interested in any of the bases. And that's going to make things difficult, because they do need those points. And they do need the disadvantage not become too large. Pop can't really go where he wanted to go. Oof. Devyat and Copiat now in the line of fire. Pyroblast got spotted. RDX smelling blood, taking a forwards position here. Making it very... Look at the crossfire there. Like 3 different directions. Watson moving forwards. Ooh, he's going to get shot by Rambo if he's not careful. Sisu losing a little bit of HP. Pod is in danger, has to be careful. Now I have Watson and Rambo exchanging shots. And Pod is now in danger. Has to... Ooh, Makayek loses some HP, but so does Devyat. Kopiat making a move, wanting to get that shot in. Has to be careful not to lose HP himself, though. Also, we're now 215 points behind. Pop has to hold. We have Pyroblast running around. Kopiat wanting help with Sisu. Watson taking a different position, but we have Pyroblast now going after Makayek. And he might be able to do so safely, because Makayek can't really go any which direction without getting murdered. Huyo losing a little bit of HP. They are blind shooting where they think Pyro is. He does take a hit. And he does kill Makayek. Pop has to be very careful, is pretty low on HP. We have a brawl happening at base A. Watson being set upon, pulls back. So does Devyat. The focus fire is not quite there. Watson goes down first. Sisu goes down next. Oh, Devyat not getting that kill is very expensive, because that's costing him his life as well. Guns is even, but Demon has the HP advantage. They do not have the point advantage, but basically with now Rambo going down as well, it is 4v3. Parmesan is very unhealthy. Is going to go down to Sin. And with that, Parmesan is down. Samus Titel is focusing on Sin. Oh, that was a track derp, but it also saved him from getting shot. We have 1v1s going on everywhere. We are focusing on Sin versus Samus Titel. Base C has been stolen again. And that is exactly what RDX needs. Technically speaking, Samus Titel should be able to win this 1v1. And he does. So we're switching to the next one. Bizbizzy versus Kopiat. One of my favorite camos in the game by Bizbizzy. And now base C is being stolen again. They're playing Ring Around the Roses. Pyroblast is not looking too healthy. But now, can he actually get out of there? I think he's stuck, which is an issue as well. Pyroblast facing off against Huyo, but now base A has been stolen as well. They could technically go for all the bases, and Kopiat actually got free. Pyroblast is hiding, which is the only logical thing for him to do. We have Samus Titel moving at the back. I think he might just go for base B. But there we have it, the kill. And the game is for Demon. What a game, again! And this wasn't even about the base B fight, this was all about the base A trap. Both ways. I love games like this though. But this also means that as we had to win to Malinovka, which looks like this, again a 3-base map with 2 bases relatively close to each other. But this used to also be a base where we could see a map where we could see some super heavies. But all in all, base B is usually neglected unless it's for certain no one's there. Base A is where most of the action is, together with some base C holding. But overall, there's so many crossfire lines on this map as well. And that makes for interesting games, because basically, I remember someone sitting in a bush. I don't remember who it was, but it might actually have been one of these guys. Sitting in a bush, not spotted, and he just got blind shot to hell. Just like instantly. It was just epic. I mean, not for the guy that got blown up, obviously, but still. Either way, with 35 seconds left to go for the 5th game in this best of 7, Demon is taking an LT, a Chieftain, 4 AMX 54s and a 215B. And RDX is going for a Wolfpack in the form of 4 E50Ms, 2 AMX 54s and a 215B. The question is, can Demon bring this home straight away? Or can RDX win 3 games in a row? Because that is what they will need to win this matchup. Demon, however, if they win this, then they're definitely secure for the top 4. Let's see. In the meantime, Steam is telling me that there's a spring sale. Oh my god, I've not actually played them yet, but I've been so into little horror games lately. It's stupid because they're the funny ones, like not the super scary ones, but a bit cartoony. It's just so much fun to watch. There was a blind shot happening. It didn't pen, but I'm kind of curious, like if you could actually shoot the spawn on the other side there. Pyroblast. Going for the spotty spot. Most of RDX is focusing on the base A side. Busy and Huyo are not getting spotted because Pyroblast is still behind the building there. Now they have been though. And that might make for some oh, big hits into Huyo. Samastito did take a hit for that as well. C getting capped quite quickly. But the basically advantage is again for RDX. But so far that's not really helped them. Up, moving forwards. Some shots happening. This is the thing that most people don't realize. Like these kind of spots where you are, you could actually shoot bushes over there. So if you think that anyone is there, you could shoot them. I'm not actually sure which bushes they can all shoot. They might have been shooting busy. Boys, he's nicely dug in, hold down, and holding in his pretty camo. Huyo got shot at. And we have most of the Wolfpack in the blue spawn right now. With Sneer spotted, but so is Devyat at the back. Let's see. Right now we're just in a holding game. Pyroblast is being careful. There's some blind shots happening. Only a few people are spotted. The thing is though, Pyro can't really move there because Sin is right over there in a decap the base moment. Oh, he is going for it. He is going to try and cap it. He has to be very, very careful for that. Oh, now he's spotted. Now he's spotted. He has to be. Oh! No, he does get reset. He can't really afford to. He also can't get back to where he was. Oh, he got struck, but he didn't take a lot of damage for that. And that is very, very lucky for him. But that is the thing. RDX has locked it down. And at some point, Demon will have to make the move. We're at 700 points now for RDX. And they needed that base B. Now we have busy spotting people together with Huyo. Huyo dropping down. Pyroblast going for the cap again. Seeing if he can get away with it. Sin moving forwards to decap it, but he's not spotting him in a position. No, that's a blind shot. They do get the base. He does lose a bit HP there, though. And a bit more. Ooh, Makayak. Pyroblast does go down. 845 points. We now have Sneer moving in. Immediately getting shot for it, but that did little damage. Way too little damage. He is getting reset. They need the points. They need the kills. Copiot losing a whole lot of HP very, very quickly. They have to stay alive. That's the most important part. All the shots have to actually pen. Base C is getting stolen. They need the kills. Sneer goes down. All of a sudden, the point balance is different. But HP-wise, it is neck and neck. Parmesan is the preferred target. Does not even get another shot. Defiant goes down as well. And RDX has the game. With 3 kills in quick succession. Beautiful game. Very cleverly played here. That thing with basically the, not so much the trap full base B, but sort of like having the people there to decap it, made a lot of difference. And Pyroblast was he did no damage, but he was a key player here. Just in the end didn't work out because RDS got too many kills. 3-2 the score. Again, one more win for Demon and they've got the point. But RDX has to win twice in a row to get the point. And they've just shown it's not all over yet. Let's see. "56 seconds left to go. Pyroblast sticking with the LT. Samus, Tito, and Linden Chieftain, 4 AMX 54s, and Copiot in the 215B. Versus Sin in the 215B, 4 E50Ms, and 2 AMX 54s. It kind of feels like the E50M might be a sort of like anti-AMX 54. It doesn't always work, but they're both so troll. 25 seconds left to go. Doot, doot. I am really curious to see what's going to happen here, because these games, like, honestly, they've been fabulous. Absolutely love them. This is basically why I stream tours. And here we go. Let's see. Demon just needing one more win. And then they have it in a pocket and are secure in top 4. Like, there's a lot of pressure for both these teams that way. Even though technically Demon might still be secure even if RDX wins. But then it's more dependent on what happens for the rest. Pyroblast now doing a very cheeky thing. Is he going to get away with this? He's going straight for the B cap. And he has to be very careful with that. They want to spot him. They really do want to spot him. Huyo has not been spotted yet. But they are waiting for him to make a move to be spotted somehow. Blind shots happening into the base as well. Oh, that almost hit him. Now they're both spotted. Pyro drive through a fence. And managed to escape. No chance. What a cheeky move. Then lost a bit of HP. Base C now also getting capped. No one from RDX is there to do anything about it. And this means that Demon can sit back and wait. And just wait for someone. Wait for RDX to make their move. The wolf pack is returning towards spawn. And Pyroblast is running around. Sneer the only one left there. But most of Demon is basically set in a defensive line here. Holding. Ready for a push wherever it may come from. Pyroblast has to be a little bit careful. Does spot people as they are rotating back around. Cheeky shot there. He does get spotted for it, but he gets away with it. If they get away with this, though, if they win this game, it's purely because of the sheer balls of Blast for capping base B that way. And then also C, obviously, but like the way that he capped base B was absolutely phenomenal. We're nearing the 800 point marker. Pod losing a little bit more HP. We have the wolf pack moving in. Busy going for base B. C also being kept. And there are not enough guns in this corner for Demon. All the bases are being stolen. We have Demon now responding. They need to. But they also need to make sure that the focus fire is there, that they take out the kills. Because now, all the bases are going to be for RDX. Base B has been reset. Rambo is not looking too healthy. Does go down. 875. Busy goes down 920. Devyot not looking too healthy. Might get another shot in though, and he does. And Sisu goes down 980. Watson goes down 950. They still need those points. Now we have Pyroblast. Mayan goes down 995. If Devyot survives, which is the goal, or Huyo dies, which is another goal. Whoa, what a cheeky thing. And there we have it. With one more kill, Sneer and Huyo both go down, and Demon has the game and the matchup. This was so close again, though. Like, okay, honestly, there were a lot of guns left for Demon. But the way that they almost had all the bases and just stopped the cap and then had a kill and the points dropped and then they got it. Just, oh, fantastic games all around. Let's see what the scoreboard looks like. Some matches may still be happening. I'm really curious about this one. Aqua took it home, so Aqua has 7 points. We have Appa with 6. We have Demon with 5. And let's see. This one is still going. This is a key mon. Because that will determine who is in the top 4. If Imor wins it, then they are through to the top 4. If Imor loses, then we have 3 people with 3 points, and I'll be lost. Because let's actually see. Belove is versus Imor now, but they lost versus RDX. Then we have Imor. Let's see. Who lost and who won from RDX. So, God, I'm so bad at this. I hate the tiebreaker game. But yeah, I do have some replays to fill the rest of the time there. Let's see. I am going to start with a treat. I am really curious to see how this game goes, because basically Ollie told me about a blind shot that went in, and that was game changing. But that's pretty much all I know, aside from the battle whistle. So I'm really curious to see what he does here. Thing to note is that Ollie is completely overpowered in any tank that he drives. He's absolutely insane. And also super friendly. He's one of the people that I've known for many, many years in this game. And he was like super young when I first met him, which was super cute, not gonna lie. And now he's all grown up. And like a proper internet mum, that still feels weird. So now he's being careful. He's not spotting anyone there. They know there we have it. And he wants to go towards where base A would be in supremacy. Ow, that hurt. We have the grill over there, though. see. Win a Sheridan. And another Sheridan. He's just farming at this stage, really. Can't blame him. And no one is seeing him right now. I so not have the patience for this. If that went in, that would have been so phenomenal. Oh, he's pulling back. Houses are in the way. He has to be careful with all the TDs, though. That blind shot. That blind shot. We have to remember that. Because now it is 6 versus 3. Stay alive, he says. I don't think that is going to happen. Let's see. Oh, he needs to get all the shots. TVP especially, I think. I think that went in. Oh god. Are we about to face a 1 versus 6? Nice shot there. Now he has to be very, very careful. It's a 1v6, okay. GG. That is a 1v5. Now he's been spotted though, so they know where he's at. And that he's little Leo. Let's see. All you can do is blind shot and hope to spot whoever is there. And with it being 5v1, I am kind of surprised at them tapping the base though. Even though it's just the one guy. It's a clever move so that he can't knock it down later. Ooh. That was very needed. Oh. Nice. Now he needs to reset that base though. Not much time left. There are 2 of them there. Okay. So we know that now too. There's the other one. Oh yeah, nothing. I can't believe that actually went in. Nice. And now it's just a Sheridan. And you can see with the damage dealt that the blind shot did go in. Insane. Let's see. He technically has time to cap the base. I don't think he's gonna though. I think he's going to try and hunt down the Sheridan. He's not AFK because he already has 2 kills. That much we know. But where did he go? That's the question. I would just so be capping the base. In a better safe than sorry kind of way. Too late for that now though. Where's he at? Where did he go? Oh, hello. He went AFK. That is so lucky. And he has to be careful in case the sheriff just wakes up all of a sudden. So then we just shoot the gun, so then hopefully he can't shoot again. Wow. Yeah. You don't have to watch through the portal if you don't want it, honestly. Like, to be fair, if you watch through the YouTube, then I actually get your view. So then you're supporting me. Holy crap, what a game though. And he just makes it look so smooth and easy. It's insane. Like I said, he's OP. Like proper RP. OP. Let's see, we have some time left. I think this is the one that I wanted to show. Actually, no, let's look at the scoreboard first. Still going. Oh no, there we have it. How did this go? Emil won. Okay. So with Emil winning, that means I think that they've got 4 points, and that secures the... Yeah, they've got 4 points. It's just not updated yet. Which means that Aqua, Appa, Demon, and Emil are our top 4. So commiserations to RDX, Love, QQ, and Love. I'm sorry you didn't make it through. The thing is that I know that people have to be knocked out at some point. I just never like it. But congratulations to Aqua, Appa, Demon, and Emil for reaching the top 4. So that's what we're going to be watching tomorrow. And that's the double eliminations that's spread over 2 days. I will be streaming that both for Apex server, but also for the EU server later on in the evening. For now, by the time you hear this, we still have like 11 minutes of portal time left. I will be streaming for, of course, the whole portal time, but after that, basically, the timer cuts off, so streaming for longer wouldn't do me any good then. Wouldn't do anyone any good. Let's see, let's go watch this then. Also have a very, well, to me, it was a very, really funny game in the AMX 50B, which I'm going to show after this. Which was a miraculous ace, and I say miraculous because, again, it was a game of sheer dumb luck. But let's first watch Marinka be OP in the Streetwagen. This also, like, a few seasons ago, it seems so long ago now, was one of the most meta tanks in the game. That's where he wants to go. There we go. See, no one's there. There's someone. It's a Destiny, who luckily missed. He has to be careful to not get murdered from the other side there, though. That Destiny is not the sharpest tool in the shed, let's say. Beautiful. Oh, hello there. Oh, he has a friend as well. And another friend. Marinka, are you sure you wanted to go here? Because you are basically in such a terrible position. You're doomed. That was a nice bounce on the behind, though. This is very different, but very similar to the ace I got today, which was absolutely not as... Let's see. Oh, he's not even paying attention to him. That's always good, especially when you track someone and get some extra assisted damage, which is also always lovely. I think the Jaeger just fired, though. So for me, I would generally just go to cap the base. I think that was the Jaeger sound. I think he fired. They're really getting in each other's way, though. Nice. Little bit of a lag in the oof. Well, I think he'd hoped that it would be a tracking shot. That was not a tracking shot either, but he should be able to have this. Oh, that was a kill steal. Solo in the tutorial was special though. Like any win in the tutorial was special, to be fair. I'm so not a fan of the tutorial. Oh yes, shameless plug for me. Basically, I'm currently running a contest on my server that's starting tomorrow. Basically, you have to ace my most hated tanks, and the tutorial is part of that. I hate that thing. I don't necessarily do bad in it, I just hate it. It's just so slow. By the time basically you get anywhere, the battle is already over, or you've already lost. Lovely little cheeky ace. Lovely damage farming. I'm always a fan of that. Always looks fun. So with that in mind, I'm going to show you a game that I heard earlier today, which is bonkers in the weirdest sense. Basically, I needed to win in French heavies for my Battle Pass mission. So I was alternating between this and the AMX 54, which is where I got the weird first class in. But this game also happened, and I'm still basically amazed that this was an ace. Honestly, absolutely love this camo. The animation also is so cool. But this is a thing that I generally like to do. I like to go here and then maybe see who is crossing over, which I do, and then I hope to clip them. And in this case, I actually did get spotted, so I was like, that's not going to go well, but I was basically lazy and I just wanted to get all the shots in. So I even went a bit further, not realizing I was actually being clipped. So then I used this building to hopefully hide while I reload. And he's actually penned me from there, even though I think I was already unspotted at that time. So now I'm just waiting for him. I want to shoot him more. I've lost half my HP to him. But he's using the rock better than I was using the house. So I'm trying to do the patient thing, which is not something I'm very good at, to be fair. So they kill the beast at 75 in the corner, which means that they're a bit more free there. And of course, just as I move, then he moves and gets visible again. And there we go, I still murder him. Felt like justice. I do go for the base after all, and then this. I mean, I'm still surprised this happened. Like I said, I was having a very special game. And not necessarily saying that I was playing well. I was just playing. I did like this shot though. I like it when I manage to do shots like that. I was hoping to shoot the Yo as well. In the meantime, I'm very aware that it could be HE'd by the crew at any point. So I was like, okay, so I'll just try and get behind them. And I needed CD kills, so I kind of wanted to get there. But then my team was being pushed at and the grill was visible again. I was like, I can shoot the grill. But then he didn't push further. And he also didn't pull back, which felt like mean. So the 268 is now moving, trying to get behind covers. And I get that kill, which was the mission kill that I needed and wanted. It means I'm getting stuck against all the metal pipes and everything here. Which I basically hear, and I'm angling my tank terribly because I'm hoping to get shots into the grill. There's only 3 people left, so I decide to just reload again. Because again, I'm totally not sure what I want to do here. Do I want to go after the E3? Because I do need that TD mission. But my teammates are dying, so that's also something. So I decide to go back. Kill goes down. I'm like, that's another TD kill that I've missed. And then I decide, that's a juicy butt. So I can shoot that. And a bit more. And a bit more. And maybe I can get the shot in as well. And I do. And I know he's looking at me, and I'm so happy that he didn't HE me to death. Like I said, it's an utterly ridiculous game, this. But I'll take it. So in this case, he's like a one-shot, and I needed a TD kill. So I was like kind of hoping that he would do exactly what he's doing here, and give me the kill. It's just utterly ridiculous game, this. With the bounce shots, or at least the non-HP damage shots. Sister damage, 4 kills, 4k damage, and that's an ace. Yeah, that was, to me, that was really, really funny. It's a stupid ace, but it's still an ace, so I'll take it. I think also, like, the supremacy points, they always help with these kind of things. But yeah, I have time for one more replay. I'll save Agassiz game for tomorrow, because I have 2 streams tomorrow. So plenty of time to fill then. And let's see. What will I show? Let's actually go for this one. By the time you hear this, the portal timers are almost over, but just to be safe, I make sure to fill the gameplay until it's 9 for me, and then that will be the end of it. So this will be the last game that I show today. The E25 has a lot of faith in the team already. Let's see. It always feels weird, like when it's the end of a tour season. Basically, with tours, the game dominates so much of my life that after that I'm just like, I don't want to play anymore for a little bit. So I'll probably be playing those stupid horror games. I love how the tracks just like, how it showed that. That was beautiful. I would show it again if not for the fact that you can't rewind in replays. Thing is that with the Scorpion, you have to be aware of that you are paper. Let's see. Eric, not sure where he wants to go. 98 assisted damage. There are friends back there. Team taking hits. I would so want to shoot that SP1C. Ooh. Oh, I was just gonna say, if that goes in, that would have been beautiful. But no, denied. This is always like, when the game begins like this, you've had a minute and a half and pretty much nothing has happened. Is that always... Well, nothing has happened to you or with you, let's put it that way. So then I'm always curious to see what will develop. Nice. Scorpion G is such a good tank when it works, but that's also the thing. It does have to work. Look, there's the E25 that sent they lost. Nice. That's a good kill. Taking one hit for that is worth it. You have to be careful. You don't have that many hits in you, though. Let's see. That is a Scorpion. That is achievable. That I can't believe that actually hit. You could barely see him between the corpses. Well done. And now 4v3. Gravedigger is having issues. Nice. He kind of needs the Gravedigger alive, but... Oof, ow. Nice. Oof. Now we're in a tricky situation. You have to kill the Scorpion, which helps if he drives like that. Okay, we'll take that. Also want to point out, look at the low HP that everyone has. This is a good move. Nice. Oh my god. E25 actually helped there. Come on. He's going to go around. Clever move. Careful with driving through things, which you're not. All of that, like both with sounds and anything else, it can betray where you are at. So you always have to be careful with driving through things. Oof. Nice. Nope, denied. No kill for you. And that was a special move. Well done by the AMX deck grabbing the kill. Lovely little game there, though. I also like how it's highlighting your 114 assisted damage. See, I kind of wonder how much basic speed that was, though. See, it's proper basic speed. Oh, lovely little game. But yeah, by now, but by the time you hear this, the portal time has stopped 4 minutes ago. Still. That is it for me tonight. I will be back tomorrow to first stream Apex server and then EU server later on in the evening. So I hope to see you all then. Thank you, Agassi and Eric, for minding the chat for me. And basically, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow evening. Bye!